Hello, my name is Seth Ford from Clearfield, Pennsylvania, and I attend Penn State.
Hello, I'm Zhang Zexi, come from Wuhan, China, and I'm here in Penn State.
College is a crazy time for young adults that participate. We are being pulled every way possible, socially, emotionally, from an educational standpoint, and even physically. We are in a stage in our lives where our appearance is held to an extremely high standard, while our behavior, on the other hand, is held to an extremely low standard. As college kids, we have the reputation of acting mindlessly, sleeping too much, and in most people's eyes, not adding anything to society. Our age group, as college students, we have a tendency to judge, form opinions, and share it in any given situation. We think things are negative, and then we try them and we realize they're positive. We make a judgment on something we had known nothing about until we realize that we were completely wrong in our judgment.
And Zhang Zexi. You can also call me Alex. I come from Wuhan, China. Actually, coming to here is a big decision because I did not do a good job in my college entrance exam in China, so I make a decision to go abroad. After studying really hard for half a year, I finally come here. Actually, I was a little nervous before I come here, and my parents and my grandparents also worried about me because I came here by myself, and that was my first time to come to America. My parents sent me to the airport in Beijing, and I left there. I did not miss them a lot because I know I will come back after half a year, but my parents did miss me. On the way to Detroit, I suddenly became nervous. I did not know what I would do in the costume and who I will meet with, but luckily everything was okay. I contacted with the person who picked me up at the airport, and I finally came here. I still remembered I arrived at the East Commons at about 12 p.m. and waited there for a really long time for my key of my dorm. I went to my dorm and found nobody there. I stayed there for one night. I did not know anybody here. Everyone was just how to say that word?
Brand new.
Yeah. Uh, Before I came here, I stayed in home for about half a year. Actually, I was not very familiar with English when I first came here, so I became nervous. I could not understand what the leader of my team said. After the NGO, I went to my new dorm. I didn't see my roommate again, and I've waited for 2 days. After the roommate of my friend come, my roommate still did not show up. So I decided to send him an email, but he did not reply me. So I thought in my mind, maybe this guy was a cold guy.
I started unpacking my things into the handcart and made my way up the stairs through the elevator and to the room. Beaver 506 was on the door. I saw two plates, one that said my name, Seth, and another that had another name that was unfamiliar to me. I read it, Zexi. Zexi. I was unfamiliar with this name, and I came to the assumption that my roommate had to have been from abroad, from another country.
And then after that day, when I came back from my lunch, I found a woman was making a bed in my dorm, and then a guy came in. That was my first time to meet Seth.
At this point, I immediately was nervous. I was curious to know if we would have anything in common, if we would even be able to communicate, and if he would ever even like me, given this is his first time being in America. And that's when the judgment first started. I was thinking that this might be a horrible semester where I don't get along with my roommate, we don't have anything in common, and it's basically like two completely different people just living in the same room.
After greeting, Seth left with his parents.
I went to my friend's from high school, his room, because he was going to college here too. We hung out, I talked, and I avoided the situation from having to unravel my relationship with my new roommate.
At first, we guys did not talk a lot because we did not know each other very well. One time I told Seth that I was good at maths.
As days went by, we had small talk. We talked here and there. Hello, goodbye, that was about it. We carried small conversations where we were from, what we liked. And my roommate, who goes by the name Alex, told me he was good at math. And I said, "Oh, that's great, math. I'm into football and athletics." I was just thinking that's another thing we don't have in common. Until one night I was doing my math homework. Math 21, one of the easiest math supposedly in this college. And there I found myself struggling. Not to my surprise, I remembered that Alex could do math and was good at math and liked math. I asked for his help, wondering what he would say if he would help me at all.
I said definitely. And our friendship began with this study. In the study, I found Seth was actually a kind and modest person, and he really liked study. I helped with him for a lot of times, and then our friendship gets deeper and deeper.
Our friendship grew stronger and stronger to what it is today, which is a great friendship. As people, we make mistakes. We judge people before we even get a chance to meet them. We form opinions prematurely. And this is what needs to change. We need to give people a chance. We don't know the situation they might be in. We don't know how they feel, and we don't know who they are. And until we truly do, we can't form an opinion. The one person I once thought I would have nothing in common with and was nervous to even share the same room with has become a lifelong friend with a relationship that only grows stronger and stronger and has changed my life.